Hi, this is Tanya from Love Buddha Tarot, back with the cards for Sagittarius for April 2017. So how are you doing, Sagittarius? First of all, can I just say thank you so much to everybody who has liked these videos, who has commented, who subscribed, and who shared them. I love hearing from you all, and I love the fact that you are all now, well, most of you are watching my dailies as well, and I just want to say thank you for that. Okay. If anybody would like a reading with me as well, the spaces are getting filled up pretty quickly. I am taking a holiday on the 9th of April, so I won't be available for readings for that week. So if anybody would like a reading before that, if you please get in touch as soon as possible. The readings are going up when I come back after the 9th of April as well. So if you book before that, you will get them still at the old rate, just before they go up. They're going up just a little bit, not a lot, but, you will get it at the old rate. So just to let you know that if you're wanting one, the next 2 weeks is sort of crucial, to be able to get me, because I am taking this time off. And like I say, they're filling up very, very quickly. So Sagittarius, when I'm looking at your cards, I only put a couple out first, and then I carry on pulling throughout the reading. And I really feel this month, Sagittarius, for you, it's I feel a little bit it's your breaking point in a way. I don't mean this in a bad way, but I feel you are ready to just blow. You're usually very calm, collected, and all of this. But I just feel there's been that much pressure being put on you lately that it's blown a fuse in some way, So it's like coming back, standing up for yourself, right? And just screaming in some way, that no, this is not going on. Now, I do feel that there is somebody connected with this. I really don't like these cards that I'm looking at, but I need to get them out of the way, and then we can get on to the other ones, and hopefully they're a bit better. I feel there's somebody around you, Sagittarius, who I don't trust. I don't like this energy. And I feel that I don't feel they're new. I feel they've been around for quite some time. Now, I don't know if this is in a relationship sense, or this is in a friendship sense, or work sense, or whatever. They're not showing me that as yet. But I feel that it could be connected with emotions. Now, this person, I feel, is very cold. They can come across very charming at times, but deep down, I feel it's like they have a heart of stone, if that makes sense. You haven't, Sagittarius. You have a beautiful heart. And I feel this person could be taking advantage of this. If you are in a relationship with this person, then you could be feeling very alone, even though you're lying in bed next to somebody. If this is somebody in your life, then they could be making you feel a little bit like you are not worthy. Please take no notice of them. They are trying to take your self-respect in some way, and I feel that the issue is with them. I feel they have deeper issues, nothing to do with you. So please don't play into it, and please don't feel sorry for them neither, because they're treating you in a way that I don't think you would ever treat anybody. So the beginning of this month, I really think you need to see things really how they are. You are feeling very alone, but take this time to actually think about yourself and think about, is this what you want to carry on in your life? Because I think that what you really want is you just want happiness and contentment, and in order to get that, you are going to have to make changes here. Like I say, this sort of suppression, I feel that this is a time for, just letting all of them barriers, letting anything that has caged you in, letting them barriers fall down, and you actually walking away into this freedom by yourself, Sagittarius. I'm actually getting quite emotional when I'm reading these here. So it's like changes need to be made, and you can do it, Sagittarius. You really, really can. You don't have to kick and scream and cause a drama or a fuss. Just do it in your way, and and just walk away. Walk away with your head held high and your dignity intact. This is what they're saying. Now, I really feel that there's a lot of security within yourself coming. Some of you may actually be looking to work for yourself in some ways, Sagittarius, and I really feel this is an idea that you may have had in the past that you are now ready to go forward with. You may have even been saving money up in order to do this. And what I want to say is, yes, go for it, because when I'm looking at finances for you, Sagittarius, you seem to be getting more money. You know, there's going to be more money there. There's money for luxuries. It's like you can go on a little bit of a spending spree if you want. So it's like you have been very good in planning in some way. My daughter's a Sagittarius and she is terrible with money, you know, but she probably gets that from me because I am. But what I'm saying here is this is, you know, there's an idea for you to make money. Now, some of you may be getting a promotion as well. You know, this is your career prospects are looking very, very solid, and they're looking, it's like injecting new ideas into something. Now, this could be something completely new, or it could be going back to something that you've thought about in the past. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't see a few of you on Dragon's Den or something like that, you know, because there's like a little bit of an entrepreneurial feel around you at the moment. And some of you could have even, I don't know why they're bringing this in, but some of you could have even made an invention that you are getting patented in some way, or there's something that I feel you own copyright to. So I don't know what that is, Sagittarius. Some of you could be writers, painters, or whatever, but it's like, make sure you get your copyright and you get your ownership on this, because I'm seeing you actually owning yourself here. It's like you've sort of got a little bit of a strut in your step, you know, that wasn't there beforehand. So I'm really seeing a lovely, lovely feeling around this, Sagittarius. Now, some of you may be actually taking a little break away as well. This could be just to rest, recharge, to get things clear in your mind, what you want to do. For some reason, I'm seeing like a little beach hut here. So I don't know if going to the beach and just thinking, clearing your mind there. But as we go into this month, I really feel there's a sense of power and a sense of self coming about you, Sagittarius, you know, where you are in a real state of being very grateful for what you have, being very thankful, but you are sort of connecting. It's like you've surrendered to the universe and you now have a bit of a thing going on. You know, you're trusting that they are guiding you in the right direction, and in turn they are going to. I feel love for Sagittarius this month. There's somebody has their eye on you, but I don't feel they're the only one. So Sagittarius, there may be a decision to be made around love. Now, I don't mean this is in a bad way, you know. It's sort of like what I'm seeing here, it's a bit like they're buses, you know, you wait around for one and then two come at once, because I do feel that there's two energies vying for your affections at the moment, and it's up to you to actually make the choice in which one to go with. One of them I feel very nice, very loving, but I feel they're a little bit wet for you. You know, you're a little bit of a dark horse, Sagittarius. You know, you like excitement and you like sort of spontaneity. And so, like I say, I feel one of them is a little bit more settled. One of them is a little bit more wild, you know, but you have this in you as well. So it's like, which side are you going to go with? So like I say, I don't think you are going to be short of dates or admirers this month, Sagittarius, you know. Please take time to go on these dates or to entertain these. You know, you can go out with both of them and then see which one you like. One of them I feel could possibly be an Aries. One of them could possibly be a Libra. I don't know, but that's, you know, I'm not saying for definite, but, you know, they may have that somewhere within their chart. But it's like, you know, I know you've got these ideas and I know you want to like forge ahead and I know you've got this entrepreneurial spirit around you, but it's please make time for fun as well. You know, it's like all work and no play makes Sagittarius a dull boy. So it's, you have success in your cards this month, Sagittarius. So it's a real nice feeling. But I really feel that there is implementing things that were sort of started in the past, and now you're ready to take control of them. Once you get rid of this energy that was there at the beginning, which I don't like, this is when you are sort of like, you're turned in, you're tuned on, you're tuned in, you're turned on, and you're switched on. This is what I'm getting. I really feel a lot of you will be very, very psychic this month as well. So go with your intuition, because I'm getting a real mellowness around you, Sagittarius. This is what I'm getting. Like I say, all this suppression, all this built up tension that I feel has been around, once you release this, it's like you are like, you can actually take a breath yet, you know, and you are at a point where you're just going to say, no to the bullshit. You're not even going to entertain it. you don't have to argue. You know, you're not going with your ego here. You are just saying that's not for me, and walking away, you know. So you're taking a stand. You have better things on your in your mind to focus on, and this is about where you are going, you know, and how to sort of make forward planning, you know. So really think things through. I don't think you're going to make any rash decisions. I don't, you know, but I think this is careful planning, and this is when you will start to see results as well. Like I say, there could be somebody wanting to invest in you in some way. Somebody has seen something in you, and they're seeing this like sort of spark of brilliance, and this spark of, you know, they're onto a money maker. So you could have financial backing in some way, or somebody could be offering you some sort of loan in order for you to start up by yourself as well. What I would say here is be very careful if you're taking on a partner within the workplace. I feel doing it alone would be better. So if you do have to take on a partner, then make sure that they're like a silent partner, if that makes sense, you know, so it's you that's overseeing, you are in control of things. Now, I don't know what you've been wishing for, Sagittarius, but I really feel within the next 6 months, it's like your wishes are coming true here. It's like the universe is sort of giving you a magic wand and wanting you to say abracadabra with it. It's like you've been given this gift, and there's a lot of magic and creativity coming through for you, Sagittarius, here. And I really feel this is sort of mixing the spiritual with the earthly, and you know, you're mixing something, you're bringing you something new into the mix. I don't know if any of you are painters, but paint is coming up there. I'm seeing a lot of paint and canvases, and sort of a blank canvas, and then all this color being put on it. So it's sort of, that could be a metaphor, as in it's up to you to paint your future, you know, and paint it as bright as you want it to be. What I want to say is expect a little bit jealousy, Sagittarius, because I feel the more you're shining, which you are at the moment, you're massively, massively shining. But I feel people are not going to like this. And I feel there's one person in particular, I feel a female, and I feel she's just going to have, don't know, she might spread a little bit gossip, or she might say things about you, or, you know, try and blacken your product in a way, you know, whatever it is, or even blacken your name. Take no notice of this, you know. She's it's like I say, it's pretty childish, and I think other people will actually know this. And you know what they say, you know, what anybody thinks of you is none of your business. You know where you're at, you know where you're going, Sagittarius. So keep that calm head, because like I say, the beginning of the month, just a little bit, you know, argy-bargy. After that, it's like, you know, I really feel you've got it going on here, you know. You're just using that intellect. You're sort of like this Zen warrior, you know. That's what I'm seeing you as this month, Sagittarius. Like I say, love is there for you, you know, but I do feel there's choices around it, but these choices are good, you know. It's about picking which one you want. So not short and admirers. Those of you that are in relationships, I feel that there's a feeling where there was fears, it's like these are going to be sort of put to bed, and I think you can stop worrying, because now it's like, you know what you want, you know what you're not prepared to put up with. I think there's quite a lot of steaminess coming in for you as well, Sagittarius. So you know what you've got, it's a very passionate month, but like a sort of quiet, quelled passion, you know. But this is about going with what's in your heart and what's in your soul, making yourself feel secure, and then sort of I don't know, allowing your passions to guide you here, you know, because I feel this is where it is. It's your intuitive, it's your intuition, it's your creativity, you're letting your soul speak. And I think this is why there's this really like quietness about it, but there's a lot of power in your humility. This is what I'm getting this month, Sagittarius. So there's a lot of security coming more towards the end of the month. And as we come to the end of the month, expect things to start going fast. So whatever it is you're working on this month, it might be a little bit slow. It's like I say, this is I don't want to say the calm before the storm, but the calm before the like, whoa, right, okay, I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight because I've got so much to do. So there's a lot coming for you, but I feel that's going to hit in May. So just ease into it gently, Sagittarius, you know. But absolutely wonderful, wonderful cards. And please, you know, I don't think many of you do, but if you have a little bit of doubt about yourself, don't doubt, just do. Spirit are saying there, you know, because Spirit have every faith in you. You've whatever you put your hand to this month, I really feel it's going to be a success, Sagittarius. Okay, so I hope that made sense to you. I really love that reading. There's a lovely lovely feeling coming through with that. Please let me know how it all pans out. Like I said, if anybody would like a reading with me, please get in touch. The links are below to my Facebook and my website. But bear in mind that they are booking up very quick. So, you know, if you don't book soon, then you may have to wait until the end of the month when I'm back off my holiday. Okay, but thank you for watching. And like I say, I'm going to be doing some live videos on YouTube. So I'm going to be pulling cards for you sort of personally. I'm going to be doing a bit of a spiritual questions and answers and things like that. And if any of you have any questions about me or anything at all, you know, then I'm going to answer very honestly. So that's a bit daunting. But if you subscribe to the channel, then you will get a notification of when I'm on and when I'm going to do that. So like I say, just click that little subscribe button. And please watch my daily videos. And if not, I will see you for me. Sat down.